Hello everybody and welcome to another auction not included video. We are pretty far into our cycles now. In fact, today we are planning to move to another planet and start setting up a new base because I think this base is doing pretty well. But I also did play this base in the background while you guys were unable to watch. I didn't record any of it. I just kind of got into a loop and just kind of focused a little bit and did some experiments. So I want to go over those experiments real quick. So let's go ahead and jump into the entire base here. We've got a couple of bedrooms already set up here on the far right. This is nice and controlled with auction. Our temperature's looking pretty good as well. And I went ahead and just ripped out all of this down here. And did a decent amount. But the reason why I did that is because I wanted to start experimenting with some heat. I noticed as I was heading down here, it's like 92 degrees, and then it gets really hot, obviously, into the 2800s. But I wanted to see if I could cool down this area, and if it would eventually just leak into my base. And right now, we are about 25 days into this experiment, I think. And here's what it looks like when it comes to our temperatures as we roll out. We're looking pretty green and yellow. We got some blue spaces here, which is kind of counteracting all my salt creation over here, which is putting out a lot of heat. And we got some cold air leaking in from here, and I put a little window up here as well. With a little air filter that is going to help out. And for the most part, it's been a nice green-yellow color. And what I'm doing is I'm running all of my water here that comes out at 10 degrees, and I'm running it through a piping system that goes all the way through down here. And the idea is that it comes down here and it hits at about, what, 17 degrees, and hopefully warms up to a nice 50 degrees-ish. I think it's a little bit hotter in certain areas because it was about 95, 98 degrees when I started, but this should get lower as time continues. And then it pumps into our main system and collides with our brine water, which is at 37 degrees. And then eventually, it gets to about here where it cools down all the heat pumping out from this area. And then makes a nice little box here that's kind of cold. And it drops in and it leaves everything around a nice 67 degrees. And I'm hoping to keep it around that temperature. Give or take 10 degrees here and there if I keep up with that entire build out. We'll see how it goes. I've also printed out some food, but no major dupes, I believe. We've got a full salination station set up over here. Basically, what I've built is it runs salt water, regular water, and polluted water through here. And this is another area that I'm trying to cool down in general. See that? Make it nice and green. This is kind of the hot air that it was earlier. We're kind of rising up and turning into a nice green, which should feed into this. And this means I can expand over here if I need to later on, or expand over here later on when I want to continue to make the base bigger. But anyways, you have your salt coming through here, everything's nice and cold. It feeds through this system. Any brine will come up in here and go into these reservoirs. I had a situation where I had so much brine down here that I was only getting brine and it was slowing down my water filtration. But I think we're back on track now. I'll go ahead and speed up as I put in 2 water sieves. Polluted water getting clean, regular water as well. And for the most part, my germ setup has not had many issues with germs whatsoever. As long as I have 3 or more full, we're good. And so my current math is 10,000 grams are coming in with about 5,000 going out. And that's keeping this water over here nice and clean and also filling up as needed. Brine water's all figured out. We have our solar panels up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have all of our electricity running pretty smoothly. Ooh, one thing I did do is I had this dead room here, right? Where I have all these extra creatures coming in and it's being dropped to be turned into food. I went ahead and put electrical wire into this as well. So these, even though I'm not feeding them, when they come out at birth, they're actually pretty productive, and they're adding on to electricity at night too. So just another free resource that's turning into hydrogen as they continue to sit here, and food when they die eventually. I think eventually I'm going to turn this into like a water pit and drown them later for food, but I think we're looking pretty good. And then this has stayed a nice cold temperature too, which I was a little bit worried about this getting too hot. But our first base is looking pretty good. Oh, hang on, there's some oil in here. I've been trying to get it out. There was some oil that was stuck down this bottom right corner and it got into my system, and I don't have this equipped to clean up oil, so as long as I keep catching the droplets, we'll be good. Alright, so this is the current base. If you have any questions about anything that you see here, let me know in the comments below and I'll give you some answers, but I'm feeling pretty good. This is a good starting base. I have proper food, I have enough resources coming in, I can dig this out if I need some phosphorate, and I have some coal down here if I really want to dig that out before we start moving into this area. One thing is we do have a minor volcano available, which I'm not equipped to deal with a minor volcano right now. So I left that there, and I left one here as well. And I think there's a third. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, there's a third right down here. So we got 3 volcanoes we can tame later on whenever we're set up. But we need to get into Atmosuits, which is going to require us to go to our next location, which is here. So, this is the planetoid. When you first play Auction Not Included DLC, you will have 2 planets that are attached to each other. You can pick the one that you want. You can be on Terra, which is this one, or you can be on the whatever one I'm on that's full of pollution. I think it's called a swamp biome. You can pick between into the 2. The swamp biome's a little bit harder to start, but has really good resources. And then the Terra one is pretty traditional to the original Auction Not Included. So these 2 are linked by those teleporters that we saw earlier. So, let's see if we can get someone to go over here. We had Sumter, who was in the lead, to be our main dude opening up planets. So we're gonna go ahead and send him through. Oh, that's where that water's coming from, or oil. Right there. Yep, that explains it. Let's get these put up. Before I go, we're gonna put up a bunch of dig tasks at level 4 down here. Before we send ourselves over to the other place, because I want to make sure that my guys are working while I'm gone, right? So let's go ahead and dig all this out, dig all that out. I think we can just leave the minerals there as like our artificial walkways for now. And then we'll do this here. Cancel that before I accidentally pull out a volcano and tilt myself. I can also hide that later on. And then let's go ahead and continue digging at a level 4 here. We can do one more row, right? So all I'm doing here is setting up a bunch of commands so my duplicates have things to do in the background that shouldn't be too much of a risk. This would be a risk if I had a lot of carbon dioxide down here, but for the most part, my O2 is pretty solid in this area because I had an algae diffuser dropping a lot of oxygen in, and I think I actually want to farm some algae out before I forget about that. So let's do this here. That way that continues to fill up while they're working down here. I had some algae here. And I'm pretty sure I had some over here as well. Am I crazy? Looks like I'm crazy. You hate it when you're crazy in front of everybody. There's documented proof that I'm crazy. I swear I saw algae. Or maybe I dug it up already. I don't know. But the algae is just there to keep that going. I may want to add some other oxygen later on. Maybe some polluted oxygen. Screw it. Let's do it before I forget. I just don't want my duplicates to die. I want to just ignore them. Which I realize probably sounds really bad. But believe me, it's for their own good, right? Okay, so we'll do that. We'll put these here so they can reach out. I don't really care about space concerns down here. I just want to make sure there's oxygen available to me, so I'm not like doing this perfectly at all. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll add 2 more of those, and what we'll do on top of that okay, so they should be able to reach that now. And then we'll add a wire. And while it's running, we'll also make sure we have enough copper ore coming in. Let's go ahead and add 99, because I think for the most part we're pretty loaded on copper. And I think we have a lot to go ahead and grab if we need to. Yeah, 54 tons. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're juicy. Okay, so that'll get done. Let's go ahead and make that a priority 6. Just want to make sure there's oxygen pumping in here as much as we can get going. And then we'll do a couple dig commands on 4 once again. What am I doing? Jesus. Alright, and then we'll do a ladder. Gotta make sure these are higher priority so they get done faster. I think I'm good to go ahead and release this chlorine down here. Maybe not. I'm gonna try to avoid releasing that chlorine. Let's make this 9 so it gets done right away. Close that up. Put that there. Okay. And that should be enough commands in the background for them to work on. And hopefully no one dies. That would kind of suck. I have my carbon dioxide being taken up here and being dropped in here too for later on. Okay, let's go to Adito. So what we need to do is put Sumter in here. Oh god, this poor man he has no oxygen in there. Teleport him. Sorry about that, buddy. Oh my god. He could have died. Alright, so welcome to Dido, our new planet. First things first, we want to get a bed built up if we can, which means we need to dig out. Ooh, okay, how do we handle this? Water up here, water up here, water up here. Definitely want to dig into that. I think we want to take our water down here if we can. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just start digging this out, I think. We'll do a level 3, so we can go straight down. There we go. Okay, let's start getting to work. Oh, he's really cold. Oh, I see. This is blocking him. There's a friend in here. You know what? Let's go and grab our friend. Go ahead and defrost him. Let him help out. Hello. Welcome. A barely credit has been uncovered containing a Ashkin inside. Welcome, Ashkin. All right, let's see if they can help each other out here. Let's go ahead and get a furniture set up. We want to put in a bed there. So they have a place to sleep. Let's get a ladder that takes them all the way down this way. And we'll see where we can put all our water. Okay. First things first is we want to make sure that they get their bed set up, which they now have. Sumter, you gotta wake up. Sleep on the job again, man. Can I get a bathroom set up in time? No, but I can make this my bathroom, so let's do that. We'll make that a priority 7, so they do that right away. So whenever you come to these new planets, you'll be given some decent tools. I probably use a bathroom, and that's about it. Like this, I don't really care about too much, but this is like a nice coal generator you can use if you want to. There are supplies that you can take out and rebuild if you want. Also, water being up here is nice. However, there's space here. Ah, the drywall brings it in. Interesting. It's a really weird place for that. I want that one. I might actually burrow out that water and bring it down. No, 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 no! Don't you dare pee in your water, Sumter. Sumter! Oh my god. Alright, it's just a little pee. It's just a little bit. He'll be fine. You don't have to worry about him. Listen, sometimes you just pee everywhere. Okay, I've been there before. I don't really want to go into detail, but I've definitely been there before. Okay, so we got oxygen coming in, a couple of oxalites down here, so that should help out a lot. We'll dig into here, and I think all we do from here is just start building our little base. Let's go across. What we're keeping an eye out for is the other teleporter to send things back to my other base, and we're also looking for a hatched egg, which we'll be looking for in these cracks. That'll be our main focus. Stick that across here. And I think the best way to find said teleporting devices is just to dig down. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find a place for our water, which I think is probably gonna be like right here. Can have it all seep into this area pretty easily. And then we'll build a base and make sure that we're set up to be able to send supplies. All this rock is to me is a mining place. Most of my supplies will be going over to my main base to help them run. Like all this algae, I'll run probably like 20 kilos here. But the rest of it's going to go over to the other planet. And we'll experiment with like automation and stuff. But for now, we're just trying to build it out, get it nice and full. And in the background, the space should just be doing what I've queued it up for, right? Digging out everything, running in the background. It's pretty much automated at this point. In fact, I could probably send another duplicate if I really wanted to. There we go. Now they're using the restroom. Let's go ahead and put this to the right. We can go ahead and open this door too. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We're gonna go ahead and build this all the way down. Let's go ahead and dig this all out. Then what we'll do is we'll dig across. Yeah, I think we'll dig across. We'll dig down, let that water seep out as needed. That should be good, right? Yeah, they can get out of that. So let's get a ladder going all the way down. And this oxalite should run me for a little bit. Let me check out the temperature real quick. Sometimes when you come to a new map, the temperature will be seeping up a lot of heat, and that's because they don't have the absolute completely veined out on the bottom portion of the map. So you gotta be careful for the heat. Looks like we're okay here, though. Like sometimes these veins will just be open. Like you'll have just like a little area open, and that heat will transfer through. So make sure you check out for that, because you could look back like 30 to 40 days, and suddenly you have a lot of heat, and you're like, what the heck? I know that happens on like the third planet too, a lot. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and commit this ladder all the way down here. Dig these all out. Let's go check on this base. See how we're doing. We looking okay? We're looking alright. I think I'll go ahead and start setting up some commands over here too. Some 4s. Like, I'm okay with them just ripping out this entire base now, basically. I don't know why these little red things trigger me, so I always clean them up. I figure it's better to be meticulous during this phase than to worry about a whole bunch of problems, right? That's not what I wanted. Excuse me? Dude, I've been having some problems with my computer lately. I don't know what it is, but I feel like a lot of the times there's some hiccups going on in the background. I'm not sure what I've put it on my PC, but I think I'm gonna have to flash it soon. I'm getting too boomer, man, to keep up with all these viruses and malware and stuff. That's probably creeped onto my computer somehow. Okay, let's get this out. And that should be good. Yeah. I think they'll be able to reach all that. We'll go ahead and just dig them a ladder here. Okay, so that'll be all nice and cleaned out. Some more copper for us. How are we looking over here? Should probably get that dug out too. Got a lot of gases. Natural gas? These are all farts, by the way. This is all farts. Uh-oh. Okay, they're fine. Literally all that orange stuff is just my duplicates farting for the last 154 days. So something to think about when you eat Taco Bell. Okay, team? People watching this? You have a visual representation of what it's like. This could be you. In your house. Alright, let's go check out Edito. How are we looking over here? Oh, nice. Looks very good, actually. Let's go ahead and dig that out. And then... I think that'll be good. I'm gonna go ahead and just make this... the tub, to be honest. Feed that up. Feed that right there. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and make that match all the way across. Let's plan this out. Good enough. Okay, we'll see that alone. Alright. Got some muckroot here. We should probably start getting some plants going soon. In fact, I think that's what we'll do here. We'll make this all food. The earlier we have muckroot run, the more sure we are on food. There's a teleporter. Well, that's the output. We need the input. Alright, we'll keep digging. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Let's go ahead and put some ladders here. That way they can crawl as needed. Cool. This one's a little bit short, but I don't care. We're not gonna really mirror that too much. I think I want to go ahead and make this a priority 8, by the way. I want this to constantly be putting out O2. Any extra O2 will come up this way into the shaft, which will be helpful. Choose blueprint. We'll do imp eggs. I'm down. I actually don't know what to do with those. Those little shiny eggs. I know you can put them in like rooms and stuff for extra light and morale, but I don't really care too much about capturing them. There's like radiation coming out eventually, and I assume they'll be a part of radiation. Okay, so let's get that all dug out. I'll be done soon. O2 looks okay. Let's put another outhouse in here. Might send over a third person soon. They're doing pretty good. Good job, guys. Oh, that's a lot of hydrogen over here. Do I want to feed that over? Or dig that across? How's temperature look here? Negative 90, 70 degrees. Technically, if I wanted to, I could bring this all across, right? Just hydrogen being soaked up here anyways. Which, we are full on hydrogen. That is insane. I'm really pumping that much hydrogen now? Holy moly. Okay, let's try this. Wait, why can't that fit there? Thing collapse. Oh no! Careful, guys! Don't get hurt! Yo, you should make this one priority 9, bud. That way you can get out. That is a lot of carbon dioxide. I need to be a little bit careful. Oh my god, all the ceilings are falling. That darn sand. Okay, let's look at that here. Oh, I was trying to build this out. Why can't I build it there? Crushed ice? What's over there? Oh, I can't even put these here anyways. I need to put stone under for him. There we go. In fact, I don't even know why I just did that. I guess we're letting cold air into here. That was the whole plan. We'll just pretend that we're letting cold air come into here. So we can keep the temperatures going the way we want, you know? That was the plan. God, I love how good this looks. This temperature thing has really turned out really well. Bringing it down here and cooling this down has brought the temperature overall up down here and then brought this to a nice beautiful green instead of being super cold. Kind of proud of this temperature system. I'm sure it's going to fail eventually, but right now it's doing its job. Speaking of jobs being done, how are these slackers doing? Oh, they can't even reach over here, it looks like. Let me toss this in here. Beautiful. And then you need to be mealwood seed. Don't I have an extra farmer? Let's see here. Farmer. Ashkin likes farming. Nice. Trader Joe's is pretty okay at farming. Maybe I'll bring Trader Joe's over. He's got good supplying, digging, storing as well. Trading. He's just good overall. Alright, Trader Joe's. Let's send you over. Let's get a third person over there helping out. Oh, not quite charged. As soon as that hits 100%, we'll send Trader Joe's over. And he can help out as needed. It's kind of funny digging through an entire base. I think they did a great job with the DLC of like streamlining all the stuff you need over different planets so you have a reason to travel. But they also took that whole one more game or, oh, I learned a lot, let me apply it to my second base, and they put it into the DLC and made it a natural curve. Like, I enjoyed so much in the old game of building really, really far and then like, okay, I've learned a lot, let's restart the entire game. And it's cool that I can do that with the DLC and then look towards a different planet, so there's more stuff for me to learn and apply all that. Like, they've really nailed their game loop down. I freaking love this game. I feel like I'm going to be playing it for years. Especially if they keep adding little things. Okay, let's plant that, and then let's go ahead and copy that all the way across. Beautiful. Okay. So we'll get some mealwood going, and then I have him focusing on it. So hopefully he'll be able to get that done when needed. And then all we gotta do is bring the water over here. In fact, I might want to pull this water down here, because this is water here that's gonna annoy me. Actually, one thing I can do is... there's a way to fix this. Trust. Okay. Eventually we'll get that all done. I am going to need... Uh-oh, who's trapped? What the... Sumter, what'd you do? What'd you do? No, don't fall asleep, you have no air! Wait, you have no air, Sumter! Wake up! Oh my god. Sumter, quit breathing so you can breathe. Oh, we're gonna be fine, right? No, 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 guys, no, 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 he's gonna die! Fucking, yeah, I'm gonna die! A sandwich. Jesus, Sumter! What happened? Okay, we're good. No one panic.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, guys. It's fine. I also messed up my math here, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did. I did. It's falling apart. What happened to me? What happened? Alright, we'll dig all that out. Cancel that. We'll build this across. There we go. We kind of fixed it. Kinda. Okay. Food needs to still copy this across. I don't think it took because, yeah, there was stuff in the way, I see. Alright. We'll leave him be for a little bit. I was still doing the hydrogen up here, right? I want to try and get this a little bit longer. I think we just go in, actually. Yep. We just commit deep. Okay, that should be good. Let's go ahead and add the tiles here. Oh, that'd be really annoying for my duplicates, actually. They have no oxygen up there. It's all hydrogen. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Back to Dito. Speaking of oxygen, how much do we have laying around? A decent amount, but I should definitely start getting some pumping soon here. Let's go ahead and just do a simple setup here. We'll do manual generator. Wires across. We will do an oxygen diffuser and a battery. There we go. Now let's keep O2 pumping. Eventually I'm going to pump O2 to this base, but we'll wait for a little bit before we get there. Actually, that's something I can start doing now, if I really wanted to. Let me check out my electricity, see where I can build this. 1765, 1835 on that, 1500 on this one. Okay. 15 on this one. So... I think what I want to do... So I want to pump a lot of oxygen into somewhere and then feed it into my other base. Just trying to figure out the best... Oh, who's starving? Catalina is not eating. Why are you not eating, Catalina? Schedule. Oh, God. Yep. I got a lot of people on one schedule. We need to switch those up a little bit. 4, 5. That should be fine. Okay, that should help with the scheduling a little bit. We'll see how it goes from there. As long as she just goes and eat real quick. Looks like she ate. Great. What was I thinking about? Oh, oxygen. I need to get oxygen to the other base. Ooh. Could probably just do it right here, to be honest. That's conveyor loader. Where was my output at? Ah, right there. Okay. So, what I need to do is pump a hefty amount of oxygen into the next base. Scrap copper ore for now. So, let's do it. What's my best way of doing this? Think another electrolyzer will do the job? Part of me doesn't want to pump it up here. But it might be the play to do so. Let me look at my pumping right now. Yeah, I could feed it this way if I wanted to. Alright, let's do it. Screw it. Is this a play? I don't know. We'll see. You gotta be careful with these ceilings, man. Seems like it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and do an electrolyzer right here. And then we'll feed it into this one. 1835, 1765, 65 it is. Conductive wire up. Let's do some plumbing. Go ahead and feed this water up here. Bridge it over. Okay. And then we want to do I think we need to set up a filter system. I'm going to go ahead and vent our gas pump here. We'll have it feed into gas filter. Pump that into here. Yellow goes into there. And green will come down. I don't want this to be redundant. Okay, I think I'm just put it here. And then what I'm going to do is actually take this venting here and just deconstruct that. There we go. Okay. And then what we want to do is plug in the wiring as needed. Which this one currently is a little short of the 2K, right? 1835. What's the math on this? I don't think I can see it until it's built. Alright. As soon as it's built, we're good. Come on, guys! What's taking you so long? What are you working on, huh? Get down here and build the thing. Thank you. Okay, so that's 240. No way. I'm just slightly off on both of them. That is hilarious. Well. Time for another power transformer. Lucky us, huh? Actually, could I just... No, I can't just do that. I was gonna just throw my hardwire all the way through, but it has to go through the wiring. So, large power transformer it is. Okay, so we want to feed this over here, straight down. it's funny that I'm powering this just for this, but luckily it's just a transformer. So it'll be a-okay. And then we want to feed this into this. Cool, that should be good. And then on this planet, have we dug all the way through, team? Oh, we're almost there. We're getting there. The job is being done. We need a pump here. And that'll allow for them to climb over. Let's go ahead and make this a priority, actually. I want this to done ASAP. And then what we'll do is we'll add ventilation from here. Just feed it up through here because it looks better. IMO. Feed it through here, go through here, bring it up, and then we can drop it right there. For O2. And that'll be our O2 production, so we don't have to worry about it too much on these guys. Alright, cool. Let me go back to look at this. How are we looking here? He can't reach that electricity, can he? I think they can once we dig that down. Okay, let's go back to this while that gets finished up. How are we looking, guys? Oh, we're going to the bathroom. I mean, I guess you can sleep. I'm sure that's fine. No worries. Did we find the other exit yet? No, not quite. And this looks kind of hot. Yeah, 170 degrees down here. So I'm assuming it's more left. So maybe we'll go ahead and just keep digging left here. Yeah, because I really want to open that up because I want to find that hatch ASAP. And that's what we should be setting up on our other base too. Okay, how are we looking here? One electricity bar, which is now being done. Beautiful. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn this filter on. Breathable gas auction. Only auction can go through there. And then we should dig this out so they can get through that. And we should be good to go. Yeah. Alright, so there's that. These guys are going back to work good. We might have to dig this out. Oh no, I just realized. We can't dig through that. Hang on. Where's Sumter at? Sumter, hard digging it is, buddy. Alright, he's gonna be a little upset when he does it, but I need him to dig through this. Oh, speaking of, we can send over... Who are we gonna send? Trader Joe's. Send him over. There they go. Teleport. So now we got 3 here. Let's go ahead and get you a furniture caught up. Perfect. Now we're gaming. Copy those across. I think you need 5 per duplicate. Okay, so this should be pumping as requested, which is auction only. Good, and it'll be slowed down based on what it needs. So eventually those vents will get overpressurized and it won't pump out any more out. The rest of the O2 will go ahead and float around here, and then the hydrogen should get pumped into here, which we should go ahead and fill out now. So bring that all over. Get that built up. Get that built up. Not the most beautiful system I've built in my life, but you know what? It'll get the job done. I think. Hang on. Let's do that. So I don't confuse myself. Okay. This is now open. Great. So we should activate this, which requires someone with research. Ashkin, can you do research? No, sir. What about you, Trader Joe's? Put him on research. Okay. Yeah. Great. So now she can do it, and what she'll do is she'll turn that on. Beautiful. Plus we'll get her a bed made. Or, excuse me. Assigned. Sumter, have you been assigned, my dude? Where are you? Yeah, Sumter doesn't have one. Let's assign that one. And then we'll put Trader Joe's in that one. Perfect. There we go. That may have been why he was sleeping earlier. Okay, so on this side, we also need to get this activated. And then we should be able to start getting the O2 pumped across. Oh, nice. Our water's filled up. It's great. And look at that. Germless. Oh, that feels awesome. This whole water system really came together. I'm quite proud of it, actually. Okay, so Chipotle's getting this going. And just like that, we should be seeing the O2 coming in. Teleporter disabled. Wait, I just turned it on, didn't I? Is the other one not turned on? Wait. Am I crazy? Filters not designated. Pipe blocked. All. Allow manual use, that shouldn't really matter. Unbreathable gas. Hydrogen. What am I missing here? Am I crazy? Teleporter disabled. I may have to restart the game and see why it's not working, because that is very interesting to me. I have this pumping out, right? Do I have the electricity plugged in? Electricity's plugged in. Coming out. This wire can have 480 on it, right? That makes sense. So it is plugged in. Odd. Well, I'll mess with that in my free time and see what I did wrong with it, but that should be working for the auction. Regardless, wait, is there a way out here or something not get finished? Yep, that's right. Output. Then back over to here. I'm just double checking. I know it's taking me forever. I am not sure why it's not going. Alright, I'm sure someone in chat will let me know when this video goes live. Regardless, we got this all nice and done. I'm just gonna do an entire lobby here of food across. And I think it's time for us to go ahead and remove all that. Get all that water moving in. And let's go ahead and release all the water that we do see. So let's go ahead and dig all the way up. There we go. Dig that across. We're gonna let this water drain out. And feed straight to the bottom. We can have a little bit of polluted water in here, it's no problem. Obviously I don't want it there, but it's not the worst thing ever. And then hopefully we'll figure out what's going on with this thing. 1 out of 2. I wonder if that teleporter is not the one. I know there's a teleporter over here, right? Activate. Let's go see what that does. Hey! A new blueprint. TrikSlyr larva. Ooh, this is how you get oil, but I don't think I have the setting for it. Yeah, I think I can do it. Party wants to print him, but he'll just drop a lot of oil down here. I guess I'll get the briar seed. We'll worry about those later on. Oh wow, that's a lot of polluted oxygen. Oh yeah, these not doing their job? Oh, their priority is really low, isn't it? Let's go ahead and make this a 7. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, that'll help out clean that oxygen. I don't want them doing polluted oxygen down here. Still makes it hard for them to breathe. Okay, back over here. We got Sumter probably stressing out, right? Trader Joe's is stressing out. Why is that? What's the matter, Trader Joe's? Oh, your farming was kind of low. Alright, let's put these priorities up for them. Let me look at her skills. Trader Joe's, what do you like doing? You like digging. Alright. Well then, we'll make digging your main priority. And then what else did you have? Digging, and that's it. But you're good at everything else. Fair enough. Let's get a lot of commands going then for you. We'll do... just 4 all the way across here. Perfect. Build that across. Copy these here. Keep all that building up. Let's give them a lot of tasks to do, shall we? This will help us explore a little bit too, which is always good. I'm a little bit worried about this water dipping into our ethanol. So I'm gonna put a little block there, and that should help it push this way. Hopefully it'll all feed that way before we get there, but just to make sure it doesn't become an issue. I think I might make my own bathroom. Kind of hate where this one is, to be honest. But right now it's a room, so I'll leave it until we get the situation all figured out. One thing I also wanted to do was move all this water over here. So we'll do a bottle emptier here. We're gonna do a couple. This is one way you can kind of clear up water real quick. If it falls into locations that was unexpected for you. We will turn this bottle emptier on and then grab auto bottle. And so what they'll do is they'll pull all the water out and drop it in here. And what's cool about this is they actually won't grab the polluted water, which is pretty interesting. Made a mess. Sumter just peed. Everywhere. What is your problem, Sumter? Trader Joe's is super stressed. Oh yeah, the morale's super low. Oh yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Not as good here, is it? Maybe we should send them back after they get done working. Maybe. Let's get that water, guys. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and send back Trader Joe's. She is stressing out, man. Alright, let's go back. They don't like you here. Maybe we should get like a baby duplicate and send him over. One that we can kind of use to our advantage. Let's make sure to reassign her bedroom. There you go. That'd be great. Oh, meanwhile, let's get rid of all these. Here, let's make sure we do this correctly. And I think I might turn this into my hatch area. There we go. Much better. Which is where I want all my next critters to go. How we doing on note 2? We looking okay? Seems pretty good overall. Water pump up to here. It looks like this is pretty filled out, so it's not pumping anything out. That's fine. I am really curious what I did here. Tailor input. Yep. And this should be the output, right? Did they change them? Could they be on different... Oh, wait, this is an input. Output. Yeah. Disable building. Let's see if we disable them and turn them back on, what happens. Okay, so that's been disabled. Let's enable it. And enable this one. And see if that connects them. I think there's just a bug here that I'm missing out on. Unless I'm missing something very dramatically, which I don't think I am. But you never know. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this into a water droplet. Copy that and go across. And that'll be a task they can do over time. Oh, someone peed up here again, too. Why are they not using the restroom together? I'm really curious why they're peeing. Oh, they can't get across. Jesus. What am I doing, man? See, this is one of the things that kind of sucks with you not paying attention. There we go. That'll help them. That's on me, guys. The little things get lost when you're doing all these tasks, right? Okay, so we have Trader Joe's completely stressed out of her mind. Trying to get her back on track here. Hang on, Trader Joe's. Let's fix you real quick. Electricity. 980 there. We'll do right here, honestly. So what we'll do is we will add a massage table. And then we will feed this straight in. We'll make a new schedule, which is just downtime. Bathroom, then downtime. Schedule, and we will put Trader Joe's on it. Okay. So what Trader Joe's will do is there's this entire day, she will come right here and literally just get a massage until she feels better. Hopefully, anyways. Because she is stressing out like crazy, and we gotta bring that down. Where are you at, Trader Joe's? Who's trapped? Oh yeah, you look very trapped there, Taco Bell. What'd you do, my dude? Okay, that should get him out. Come on, guys. Taco Bell needs your help. There we go. Okay. That should help them for a bit. Should probably build like a thing here. Okay. So they can get up and over. Alright. Let's go back up to here. And now, yeah, Trader Joe's should be chilling out. There we go. Slowly but surely, Trader Joe's will feel better. Sorry about all that, bud. Okay, let's go back over here. O2 looks really good. I'm really sad that I couldn't get this working. I think a restart will fix that. Seriously, we'll be good. We're gonna go ahead and make this a priority 6, because I kind of want that water to be put in one spot. I'm a weirdo like that. We'll copy that to 3 of them here. Because the rest of the quest here is just like kind of digging out the entire map and getting algae going. Okay, and then let's go ahead and start building out our next location, which I believe is I want to go ahead and get a hatchery built up for that entire area. A lot of polluted oxygen down here. Was that really just from this illumination station? Jeez. It's kind of insane. Huh. It'll get cleaned out eventually, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and start trying to build out this area, which, if I remember correctly, needs to be 64? 96. 96 tiles can be a greenhouse and a stable, right? Yep. So, I believe this should be 96 as well, right? It sure is. Let's go ahead and make these a priority, get this done in the morning. And then what we'll do, start setting up our hatchling stable for all of our coal generators. So what the hatchlings will do is they will provide meat for us just like these guys. But they put out coal for their food, and they also eat just rocks, so they're way cheaper to run. So they give me food and they give me coal, which will be helpful for my electricity. So I have all this electricity built in, but I want to make sure I have one hatch. I just want to make sure that all my resources are constantly coming out. And one of the best ways to do that is to have your own hatch farm. So what we'll do is we will copy our setup above, but we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and put in our grooming station right there. And then we will add our food drop-off station and our critter feeder. There we go. Hang on real quick. Choose a blueprint. Cooking, building, ranching, and decorating. Quick learner has increased science, handy, increased construction. Bottomless stomach. I think if I want anything, I want a digger. So let's go ahead and get the bristleberries. I want to get a digger for my other colony. What we're going to do is put a door here, and then one airflow tile above it. And that'll be an entire hatch farm set up. And the idea is that we're going to drop off all the hatches here, but we want them as close as possible to the grooming station so they can be worked on. You can't do that plug slows because they mow on the wall, but hatches can't go more than 3. So we'll plug that in there. So we'll get that all built up. And then I'll set all the things I need for it. And then what I need to do is make sure that I have my travel available, which this has now been researched. Let's go over here and check out this one. And hopefully that works. And what we'll do is we'll make sure our critter eggs, any hatchling eggs, are automatically put there, and that's a priority 8. Should probably feed that electricity into there. Let's go ahead and get that done. Get this all hooked up before I forget about it. Gonna override that wire. Okay. Well, that should be done soon. Let's get a ladder up. So this base won't be as pretty as my other base. Like, I won't spend as much time trying to build it all out together. There's gonna be some inconsistencies, but I'm okay with it. Like, this being in the middle is kind of tilting me, but it kind of is what it is. We do have a lot of cold air coming in from here, so I might want to go ahead and just turn that off later. Just take it all the way across for now. And dig those out too while we're here. Actually, that's a really cool room for us potentially to use. So one thing you can do that's really hard to do on the first map that I did, cancel all this, is you can make a nature reserve if you have a room What's it called? A park? Nature reserve. With 4 wild plants. So right here, like, that's 4 wild plants that I could turn into a nature reserve if I wanted to. The issue is I would need my duplicates to run through it, which makes me want to build a nature reserve like right here and then put all their rooms right next to it. In fact, I might just do that. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll commit. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how natural this fits. Not quite as natural as I would like. But sometimes when life gives you lemons, blah, 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 right? Okay, we'll build that across. Build that across. That's fine, we can just drop it in there. I'll build a ladder up to make it look somewhat useful. Or clean. And then we want to move this up a little bit, I think. Okay, let's get that up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, and then we'll bring this all the way across. That's what we'll do. Easy peasy. And we were gonna dig this out anyways. So we'll have that roll out. And for now, I'll leave that there so it spills correctly. And then we'll just dig this all across. Make sure to be careful of the plants. Perfect. We're in. For now, let's go ahead and make this all a priority 6. I want to make sure this gets done as soon as possible. Okay. Okay. Well, that'll be their main focus. Cool. How are we feeling about this area? We're looking okay. Hydrogen's getting soaked up again. Seems to be getting cleaned up pretty quickly, actually, which is good. Well, I think we're getting to that time, team. Uh-oh. Our water production's gone down. Why is that? What is being ignored here? Let's bring this down to like 4,000. Water looks pretty okay over too, right? Yeah, our water's still getting filtered. I just want to make sure that no matter what, I don't go below 2 here. Because right now on 1, I look pretty alright, and it looks like there's a couple of germs making it in there. And they're getting cleaned up, but just barely. So I want to make sure I'm not pumping out more water than water's coming in. Which it looks like I'm pumping out more than's coming in. I do believe because that's the brine water getting cleaned up. And that's way slower. Yeah, we had a huge dumpage of brine here. You can see it getting cleaned up. So that slows down my water a little bit. I'm gonna have to eventually make this automated, I think. Because there's too much room for air that I might not catch. Okay, it's being dug out. Beautiful. I think what we'll do is we'll dig that all out too. And then what we'll do is we'll add just a couple of bedrooms up here. And so what they'll do is they'll wake up, they'll run through here, and they'll go through the nature reserve, and that will bring the morale up a lot, which will help out with that sickness that we were having earlier. Uh oh, Sumter is 100% stressed. Oh, Sumter, what's the matter? Oh, he's ugly crying. Oh no. What's the matter? Please play RimWorld. Sumter is a viewer on my main stream, and he's always asking for RimWorld. Poor guy. Oh, I feel kind of bad. We should put him on the downtime schedule. What do you think? Let's do it. Here you go, buddy. I'm so sorry. You've been working real hard. Let's put you on the downtime schedule with Trader Joe's, which should be good, by the way. Let's go ahead and throw Sumter here. Here you go. Have some downtime, man. Relax it up. Let's go back here. How is the stress for Trader Joe? Still working on it? 20%? Been massaged for 3 days straight. Still stressing out, huh? Okay, after Sumter cried, he's feeling a little bit better. Hey, he's working right now. Why is he working? He should be on downtime. Is downtime working for him? Sumter, you work too hard, buddy. You work too hard. Let's get you one of these two while we're at it. Let's put it right there. Bam. Plug it in. We'll let him relax a little bit. And oh boy, it has been an hour. Okay, guys, so what we've done so far is we've opened up this base pretty quickly. Doesn't seem like we've done much, and I'm going to figure out what's going on with this O2 over here. This should be pumping, but I may have made a mistake. Which, if you have a idea on how, feel free to let me know. And then over here, we've expanded pretty dramatically. We have opened up our entire base quite well. And we are keeping up with our hydrogen pump, and hopefully we can get our O2 pumped in here, and we will have our hatchery, which is now set up, hopefully up and running in the next episode, which will take about 30 to 40 days to unfold. But once we are done, we're done. Pretty easy. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I will see you around, and until next time.